If I was a guy, this would be my must-have fragrance collection because I know how I as a woman react to these colognes. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. First up, a super wearable cologne. So if I was a guy, I would want a fragrance that I can wear every single day without question. This fragrance fits any mood. It's super refreshing, and I think this is what I would gravitate towards. This is addictive. Mont Blanc Explorer. This, okay, lasting power maybe isn't the greatest, but the price is amazing. I'll link it down below. You always get it on sale. And just the scent, it's compliment getting. It's just addictive. I love it on my husband. Like whenever he wears it, it's such a great scent. And to me, this is a scent that I can wear if I was a guy. I'm getting into the mindset, you know. If I would just wear it all the time. And I know that sometimes you just need a fragrance that is fresh, because those are the easiest, in my opinion, to wear on an everyday basis. Next up, something very extraordinary, something that would give me a wow factor. This I would wear if I like had this mood of like talking to everybody, being super extroverted. This fragrance is super strong, gives you a huge, absolutely enormous cloud of fragrance when you wear it, and this smells like a million bags. Super addictive. This is Starlight Shooting Stars by Xerjoff. Super underrated, honeyed, vanillic, but still like a spicy fragrance that is super transparent and mega strong. This is sexy, but like up there on like a very high level, like millionaire level sort of a thing. So yeah, I would splurge on this because this just, I know how I react to this fragrance, and it's totally worth the money. Next up, something basic but really amazing for dates and for winter, autumn. Stronger With You Intensely from Emporio Armani. This scent, the nuttiness, the smokiness in here, it's so alluring, so sexy. It is inviting, it's warm. This is a guy that is sexy, but like he is a safe person at the same time. He's not going to like screw you over. This is a really nice fragrance, and if I wanted to give off that comforting, manly, just warm guy on a date, I would wear this. Next up, I'm really getting into this mindset now, can you tell? Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video. Next up is this one, because I think this Sauvage Elixir is the best Sauvage, and I just die over this and how strong this is. And for some reason, most of these fragrances are quite strong. So I think on a man, it's super appealing when you can really smell it, but without him being like too much. So I want to be smelled as a guy, but not be like, oh my gosh, what is this harsh cologne? This gives you that roundness and sweetness and intensity. It's a super strong and long-lasting cologne, modern take on a classic, so it gives you a classy vibe as well, but you can wear it every day. It's super versatile, quality is there, performance is there. I just think it's like, I would just go and grab it as soon as I was a guy. Next up is a vetiver scent, a strong, simple vetiver. This would be my like hiking cologne. This is what's in my mind. Like hiking, just doing stuff outside, gardening, whatever you can think, like biking, motorcycle rides, anything like that. I would wear this because I think it smells amazing. In like nature, outside world, because it fits in perfectly. Encre Noire à l'extrême. This is the intense version on the original Encre Noire, and it just gives it like this, the nuttiness in here of the vetiver, the rawness of it. It's super masculine and exclusive, smells really expensive, but you can always get it on a discount, so I would grab it as soon as I was able, because you don't have to spend a lot to smell absolutely spectacular. This is like masculine rawness in its essence. What is your #1 must-have cologne that you have to have in your collection? Comment down below. Now moving on, next one, it just has to be in here. I adore this scent. I actually wear it myself because my husband doesn't like it. So I just, if I was a guy, I would be like, yes, finally I can wear it. And this is the Eau Extrême version from Chanel, also Homme Sport Extrême. This is a classy gentleman. This smells like south of France, like yachts, like expensive clothes, expensive tailoring. This just is very sophisticated, and the scent in the air is absolutely addictive. It's got mint, it's got mandarins, sandalwood, tonka bean. It's super round and fresh and kind of sporty. This kind of like the vibe of the bottle also just reminds me of a Porsche or Porsche, a silver Porsche, like driving in the south of France. Super nice, and yeah, it just feels like a summer holiday. Next is like a weapon. This is a fragrance as a man that I would wear not as a fragrance but as a weapon in my hands to do what I wanted. It's Woodward. This is sexiness in a bottle, masculinity in a bottle. It's raw, it's dry, it's woody. This scent, I would just douse myself in it. It will probably be my signature scent. This is a super likable, compliment-getting scent while still maintaining its originality, but not being too original that is polarizing. The longevity, I think, could be improved, but the scent itself, it's just so good. Sexy, but without trying too hard. Yeah, I would just probably get like a massive 250ml bottle of this as my first cologne probably. If you are like watcher of this channel, you know that this fragrance just had to be on this list. I would of course get Bleu de Chanel Parfum because I think it's the most exclusive version. And yeah, I do recommend the Eau de Parfum the most because I think it's the most great for like just generally. I don't know you personally through the camera. I think everybody would be happy with the Eau de Parfum, but me personally, I think the Parfum is just so good. Just a super versatile blue fragrance that is addictive, and the Parfum smells the most exclusive to me, and yeah, I would choose this one. It's just a staple. And then I would choose something just very different from the rest of the fragrances, something fun, something different, something like just a bit mind-boggling, but in the best way. This fragrance is like super sexy to me. Like on the guy, this is just like, if you're into fragrances and if a woman is into fragrances, she would really appreciate this fragrance. That's why, like, I know how I reacted to smelling this, so I would have it in my weapons of choice for the daily life. This is the Los Santos from Byredo. This scent is herbal, it's woody, it's medicinal, it's so addictive. It's like Santal 33, but with loads of spices, loads of like additional stuff in there that makes it super different, and really like you would stop and be like, what is this fragrance? Like, what, I have to know. So this is a conversation starter sort of a scent that I would use as that. And it's also quite loud, so I love that in a fragrance, and also on a man. I think I just love a stronger fragrance.